before we have a budget meeting, the respective committees.
I said that.
We do not public, do it in a public meeting, though. The respective committee chairmen and committee members should meet with their committees. Public meetings, it's public.
Now, are you done?
Sure, for
Mr. Shannon, anything on fire?
No, I have nothing except the fire company is having their chicken dinner Saturday evening.
Is it afternoon to evening?
Is it down there?
12 to 5.
It's down here, 12 to 5.
It's out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the park.
Yeah.
I do have something else. Last week it was mentioned by somebody up here about the ambulance not going down to the games at the state, the field by St. Cecilia's. And we found out that they were asked not to go by certain members of whatever groups down there.
EMS.
Yeah.
I was looking into that.
Looking.
His wife's on the board.
We did, we went down, we
His
had
wife's on the board. We're looking.
Okay, let's move on.
Who did you talk to?
the ambulance people across
No,
the street.
who talked to someone down there? Because when I came over to council meeting, I called the president and said, you have to send, Richard McNeil said, to send the letter in and ask, just like we do at the school. And she said, oh, no problem,
They
okay.
went down there before.
They went down before that. Well, in all fairness, that's what they said.
So let's get it in writing to
Yes.
make sure.
He checked on it, they sent a letter, it's all taken care of.
Okay.
Luke, the league recommend, it's required to have it there, yes.
And they said they can't start a game.
Yes, they can't play.
Right.
And when the official has been there doing it probably as long as some of you guys up there, coach, are still doing the game, and said, his comment was, well, I always want to hear for years.
Right.
That's when it sort of, my eyes and my ears sort of raised.
I thank you for bringing it up.
Listen, if little kids choke and they're.
Okay. Tell me, you're done?
Yeah,
Or-
I don't have anything to say here.
All right. Mr. Morgan?
Yep. Retention ponds were cut down, like Vince said. The rest of the creek, I think, is gonna probably bid out, was talked about. I was watching the news last night, Mount Lookout. I don't know if this is Paul or Dominic or whoever. The Boro sort of took a black eye last night. Didn't look good for us. The lady's up there complaining she's left no water for 3 weeks. It has nothing to do with the borough. She claims she pays taxes. She mentioned the property owner's name, Smith or Dick or something like that, or is it Richard, or I can't.
King.
What's her problem?
King, and that they can't get in touch with him. So I think as a borough, that we're taking a black eye now, that has nothing to do with us. We have numerous instances in the past where they don't plow their streets, and different types of things. Now, we should get after this guy to see what that's going on up there. That's a public safety hazard, that people are living without water for 3 weeks.
How come they don't call the Board of Health?
Well, I have no idea. They called the news, and I saw it on the news last night.
That's something I can't get involved.
Well,
That Pennsylvania
Board of Health.
Yeah.
maybe we send out the property owner a letter, you know, or somebody
It's
can.
been hurt water.
Maybe I'll call the Board of Health.
Where's that at?
The lady's actually name was Morgan, no relation. I swear, I watched it last night, it was in on cable, I was on 28 News. Go home and Google it, everybody has Google. Dominic, this one's definitely for you. Penn Ave, I want to say, maybe 137, 139, right next to the old bar that shut down. There's a green double block. Somebody must have decided they moved out, and there have to be about 15 bags of garbage, dog crates, and everything else. I know our procedure in this town is 3-bag limit. At 3 bags, that garbage will be sitting out there for a couple of weeks now. So I know Mr. Garrels is going to pick it up. He's only going to pick up 3 bags, which is our standard here. So tomorrow, when you're
This
driving up,
would be right behind the bar?
it's right before the bar. If you're coming off of Wyoming Ave, if you're coming off of
Can I have you make a left?
right there, it's left hand. I'm just saying, somebody moved out, and I actually got a text, and I was down the football field before I got here, about, you know, the neighbor complaining already. So the garbage day is not even, so I don't know if they have an agreement worked out with Miss Carroll, but I know they have to put the orange sticker. There's no orange sticker. There's dog crates, there's children's toys. It's a real mess, so that's one for you.
And once again, it would be right behind the bar. See, I didn't get it.
No, it's not right up Penn Ave.
Right on the
Oh, it's on Penn
Right
Avenue.
up Penn Ave.
But it was
Right
just
stop
before the
sign.
bar.
Right before the bar, green
Okay.
double
It's a
block.
double block.
Green double block, sitting there.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that was down a couple, that was
That was
Dalio. Just at the street department, winter time is coming, so, you know, the guys are getting ready, we'll be getting the plows, making sure they're all ready to roll. Least before that, so make sure everything's up to snuff, with the street department coming into the winter months here. I'm sure we have the salt bid out, you know, the farmers on there, it's calling for a bad winter, so hopefully we have a lot of salt. Then I just have a little question, and I'm not throwing Harold under the bus, what's the deal with the pumps? We haven't heard anything about the pumps. The pumps, they had to be bid out, the bid proceeding, we all know it takes a long time. They were awarded 6, 8 months ago, these things aren't even bid out yet. Was the bid built in to have 2 years, a year and a half out? Are we gonna have enough money to buy these pumps at what we were awarded? What's the process for the old pumps? Are the new pumps gonna fit in that pumping station? That's a lot of questions that need to be answered here, and we're not getting nothing. We're coming into flood season now, we're worried about what's going on here.
I have a schedule on my computer. Denise and I called Harold today because we were concerned on if we needed to budget anything for that building itself. Because I'm thinking like you too, okay, the pumps are coming. What if there's a hole in the roof? Or what if you want to do a better grade going into that thing? Or what if there's no electrical? Well, they said you don't need electrical because they're diesel. And so going forward, we're going to need to know where to budget for diesel. Yeah.
But I'm I'm hearing that they're big,
But
are
I'm
they gonna fit in
saying,
there?
I don't
that's
think
what I'm
they're gonna fit
saying.
in there.
He's saying to me, I know he's not, he's saying that July of next year, he anticipates installation. I have the rest of it written down, I just can't recall it off the top of my head. I do recall July is when he thinks they're gonna be installed for next year.
Just like for talking to them, and like, who's responsible for taking out the old ones? Is it Vince and our guys? I mean, I don't know if we can do it, but in the meantime, obviously there are pumps.
Yeah.
And there's gotta be somewhere to scrap there.
Yeah.
But who, are we gonna hire a subcontractor to do that? That's all questions I have moving forward. We should have a major game plan here. I
Well,
don't
you
see
know
this
what,
screwed up.
why don't we call Harold and we'll invite him, you want me to invite him to the next
I
meeting?
just think we're gonna get the,
Yeah.
he might already work it.
Yeah.
Invite them to next Tuesday's meeting.
We need an update on that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that, but who's gonna take them apart, Joe? That's the thing.
Joe will know.
They're heavy things. It's more complicated if we're gonna get the pumps in there and plug them into the wall.
Somebody may love to do that for us, come in and
But
just.
give us a fair market value.
Yeah.
They're pretty much, pay them to remove it. But that, and I think that, let me make sure we're gonna know that remains, I think I'm gonna do everything I have.
Johnny, 1 second. You should take a ride up there, all right? Now just listen to the question, don't laugh until you hear the question. They're not on rubber tires, but they're on wheels, right?
I'm up there more than you think.
No, just wait. If we could get them pulled out of there, could we take them down to the scrapyard ourselves on the back of a flatbed?
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's gotta be something, I'm not a good scrap guy, there's gotta be something.
No, you know what I'm saying,
The answer is yes.
Yeah, could we do, could,
And they have to be approximately 3,000 to 5,000 pounds each, so you're looking at $300 each one. So you're gonna make $600 to $1,000.
So
on your
have
two
somebody else
months.
remove them and get fair market value.
oh, I thought there was like a couple
No,
hundred pieces.
well, because they can't be worth more than 10,000 pounds. So if they were 10,000 pounds, you're looking at $10 per 100, so you're looking at $1,000. And there's no way that pump over there is 10,000 pounds.
John, I'm just.
I mean, maybe it is, I have no idea. I don't think it's worth.
Okay, then just have somebody fish around.
John, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, Betty Ann? Status quo as far as the park goes, there's nothing changed, it's staying the same way, there's still, I talked to Mr. Shannon, he stopped someone there, the other day on his way out, they were late at night, they were in the park, gathered the cans, and, chased them out of there, and I talked to Officer Moran, and he said that he has stopped a couple of times and chased people out. So things are still the same as they are, and we hate to close things down while the children are still out of school, so.
The daytime the kids are here, at night, different story.
Down at that park on Levi Street,
Yeah.
that merry-go-round has a broken seat
Yes.
busted out.
Yeah,
I know you're aware of it, but
It's got-
what can we do? Because
Take it down.
We have to take it out.
if someone gets in there while they're spinning it, they're they're gonna get hurt bad.
Do you realize how much cement is in that?
That-
No, I don't mean take, I mean make as best as
No, we have to pull it right
Hold
out.
on, we'll put it on.
Okay. Right, Vince?
One of these days, I don't know.
He already tried that, right?
Yeah.
Well, I pulled the one out.
You just cut it off, it's cut it off.
Sure.
Nah, we can get it.
Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Shannon, anything on this?
No.
They'll find a way. They'll find a way to run that because they stand on it and it's not little kids standing.
Big kids come in and they smash.
They found out we have moved the
They smash.
thing down the Whisper by the dike with the skateboards.
Oh, they had.
Yes. I have one thing. Can we look into see if our police need another fire extinguisher put in one of the cars? I know I bought them for all the cars, 6 months ago or something like that. I volunteered and I paid for the 3 of them, and one of them, it was brought to my attention last month, it saved a house from burning down. I guess when the cop got there, the house was starting to be engulfed on the side, and they used it, put it out until the fire company got there. So, I don't know if anybody else is looking to volunteer to buy one of them for the other cop car that used one of them. I know the other ones that I have are still in the other one.
Joe, Tanya's got it refilled.
I don't know the
You
answer.
should apply for buying them. I know, I did hear that. It did say,
I bought them from
so his car caught on fire and it started the garage on fire.
Ricky, do you know where it was?
Need another one off.
Where did they buy them?
Oh, I don't know where they, probably Dan checked.
Yeah, that's where it was.
They're getting that one refilled, Joe.
Okay.
They're supposed to get that refilled, I think around Thursday, the guy will get the refill.
Oh, okay.
one.
You can refill it.
Cindy, not down chance, one more down chance.
Not that big.
Cindy?
Whoever, I mean,
I don't remember. I'll have to check. I can look at home and find out.
Text Richard after the meeting.
Mr. Del Prado.
Well, the only thing I was thinking about is, last meeting we had some mention about going single screen. And we have a 3-year contract, and we may need guidance, I don't know if the council wants to have Mr. Cassie look into it or not, but if you're gonna go single screen, we have a 3-year contract with Mascaro, at least some years left on that. But he had mentioned, the Pell guy, Mr. Boyle, is that his name? Boyle? He mentioned that Natico got their sanitation and their recycling picked up cheaper than the cost of just the sanitation bill was alone. But we have a 3-year contract with Mascaro.
I spoke to,
And what could we do? Because